Hello peoples, welcome to Demon Hunter Parkour! This is a new idea I thought about when I was just jumping around, messing around with my Demon Hunter. Now, one of the things that Demon Hunters can do in World of Warcraft is double jump as well as glide. Double jump happens when you jump again at the apex of your first jump. That means when you are as high as you can go. There it is. And you can glide after you do a double jump or as you are falling. Double jump and glide. And now I'll show you when I'm falling. There it is, yeah. And so, when I was messing around, I thought, hey, I wonder how useful, how extensive the jumping ability is. Can I possibly jump across all the roofs in Stormwind and come back on some sort of circuit? And yeah, I tested the whole thing and I made sure, and it is possible. However, you might only be able to do it on Havoc spec because of Fell Rush. It acts as an air dash, and well, you can cover a lot more distance in midair. What is it? I think it's Abyssal Infernal Impact. That's what Vengeance gets, and it works the same as Warrior's Heroic Leap, that you need a path to the targeted location, which doesn't really work in midair. I mean, you could try a simpler route as Vengeance, but hey, it won't be as fun as this. So what you do is pull out your stopwatch, and when you're ready to begin, you will start right here, just outside the Demon Hunter, I guess their little camp here in the Mage Quarter, right next to Lion's Rest. There it is. This is the starting point. So the rules are, you have to make your way all around clockwise and pass through certain checkpoints. The first one is the Stormwind Stockades. Well, actually, let's go back a step. First, you have to step on at least one purple roof of the Mage Quarter, then the Stormwind Stockades, then at least one roof of the Cathedral Quarter Square. I don't know if you'd call it a quarter. This place isn't exactly divided into 4 places. Anyways, Cathedral Square, then this other Stockades. Jump on the Dwarven District, then hop on over to the bank. Well, this part I'm not so sure about. If I want to actually go around this way, then jump to the bank from here, or you could just jump on ahead to the front of Stormwind Keep gates. And once you jump across the gates to Old Town, you'll make your way across and hit this checkpoint of whatever this Stockades is again. Then you'll jump over to the Trade District, and jump over to the Stockades here for another checkpoint, and the last checkpoint is Mage Quarter to jump on a purple roof. And the finish line is actually, let me fly over and show you here. The finish line is right where you will enter the Demon Hunter area. So basically you will float down from the sky. Actually, let me fly up and show you. So you'll float down and enter the Demon Hunter starting area past these banners. That's the finish line. And as long as you land within this little curved step here, then you're good. And the rules are, you cannot touch the grass, the ground, no wall climbing. What I mean by that is these walls here. No, that's not allowed. That's way too cheaty. And no landing on roads, walkways, anything like that. But if you get caught on the side of a building, maybe you can still recover. Like maybe you're down here, you're still good, but it's kind of tricky to get out of. I wonder if I can get up on this roof. Yeah, it's pretty tricky. I might not be able to do it from here. Try once more. Alright, one more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was my best attempt, but I couldn't do it. Right, so let me show you my, well, this will be the first time I'll try it myself in the full circuit. And let's just see if I can do it without failing. Okay, now timer starts, then you can go right ahead. 3, 2, 1, and go. Fell Rush is very useful for traversing the skies. I think I'll go here next. There we go. Fell Rush doesn't have too long a cooldown, so you can use it pretty frequently whenever you need. And it's not too bad getting out of the Mage District as it is getting into it, because as you approach the finish line, you'll have to climb higher and higher roofs. So, alright, I went the wrong way. So my next stop should be the Stormwind Saw Gates. That's the checkpoint. I went the wrong way and I took the longer route. Okay, so I should be able to make it from here. Let me just jump up there to make sure I do make it. There we go. Next stop is the Cathedral Square. And, like, even though I chose these checkpoints myself, you can pick whatever checkpoints you want, or even whatever kind of course you want to make for yourself. I think this roof looks good. Oh, lag. Well, that wasn't fair. Okay, I'm going to restart the race and see if I can... Well, I'm going to get back to where I was and see if I can make that jump again. Okay, back here. Starting to get a bit of lag. I hope it doesn't stick around, you know, at least as long as I need to finish this. There we go, much better. And I took the shorter route through the Mage District this time as well. Cathedral Square isn't too hard to get through. Some roofs are kind of steep though, but not too difficult. Yeah, I think it would be more fun to add different checkpoints. You know, to make your way around the other roofs instead. Maybe jump across the cathedral itself. Yeah, that's definitely possible by looking at it. Now, the next stop is this stockades here. I'm just going to call it other stockades. Stockades B, Stockades A, and Stockades B. Now this... No, it's not this jump, but there's another jump where you need 2 fell rushes to bridge the gap. And I think I only need 1 for here. There we go. And, well, for this run, I'm just going to say for sure that it is a checkpoint that you have to reach the auction house and then the bank. Uh-oh. See, yeah, there are problems with this, getting stuck in roofs. This is quite common in the Dwarven district. Okay. Oh yeah, and I said you cannot walk on, like, the walls and stuff. But these archways. There you go, there's the arch. They're fine to walk on top of. And little tower tops. That's like where I started. Now, here's the auction house. Just have to land on that. And it's only 1 jump from here to, well, the bank. 1, 2, rush, glide. There we go. Over here. Whoa! What was that? Okay, that was close. Alright, well, fell rush is kinda... You gotta be careful how you use it, I guess. I must have used it while I was above the roof, maybe just an inch or 2. And I missed it, I overshot, and I kept going. Okay, next checkpoint is... Oh, this one, I had trouble with this. Let me see, maybe I can get up in here. Nope, I'm gonna have to do this weird jump thing again. So, from here, I had to move to the side of this roof, so I can get enough height to jump onto the roof I'm facing here. There we go. And from there it was smooth sailing. To Fell Rush. Yes. Now the next checkpoint is the gates of Stormwind Keep. You gotta land on both towers, which is pretty easy. Don't even need Fell Rush. Now the next checkpoint is make your way through Old Town. That's why it's called, right? Yes. Yep, there it is. And yeah, this isn't my best time because I'm stopping to talk about stuff and looking at maps. Whoops. Still, this is pretty fun to do, and you can try to beat my time or make your own racetrack, if you want to call it a racetrack. 2, 3. Don't need an extra jump for here. Now this next jump, from Stockades B to Trade District, no, it wasn't here. I think from Stockades A to Mage Quarter required 2 Fell Rush jumps. Okay, this is very easy. Roofs are nice and low and close. There we go. Oh, careful. Don't want to push into something and then fall off. Okay, that's fine. I can walk on this, that's part of the rules. Now the only way to make this next jump is from here. And to get onto that, I can jump from here. Or from the roofs on this side. And this is a jump that requires 2 fell rushes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and also, you can push the jump key while gliding to cancel gliding and then start falling again. And while you're falling, you can push jump again to reopen glide. Okay, now this does require 2 fell rushes. It may not look possible, but it is. Watch this. 3, rush, rush, glide. Yes! That's awesome. Out of my way, stairs. Okay, now, final leg of the track is to the mage quarter, and well, the only real workable way I found to work this is around the outside next to the wall. But I'm sure there's a way to do it across the roofs on the inside. 3. Here we go. It's nice. This place is kind of a maze, too. Can I get up here? 1, 2. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Great. Fall over to this one. 2, 3. Now, I usually have to check my map for where I'm going. I need to get here. But there's stuff in my way and the roofs are too high, so... Whoa. 1, 2, 3. So like I said, I might have to make my way towards the wall. Or try it while not actually trying the race. Maybe I can find a better way across. Like to actually jump on these roofs. Maybe from here. Oh, I can make this for sure. Okay, now from here, I think it's just right in here. I'm looking at the map. Yeah. Okay, this might actually be doable. Whoops. Yeah, careful of these roofs with little overhangs. You don't get caught under them. And there's the finish line. Yes, I can definitely make this jump. 1, 2, 3. And finish. Time was 6:51 or 52. Good job, me. Well then, this has been Demon Hunter Parkour. If you liked this video, leave a like. And if you want to subscribe to my videos, see other World of Warcraft stuff or anything else, feel free to subscribe. Okay, until next time, be well, stay well, farewell.